Hello and welcome. Today I set up the second part of my December bullet journal. You'll see me create 2 more weekly spreads as well as my December reflection page and a gift tracker for Christmas, which I celebrate. Grab your hot beverage of choice, cuddle up under a cozy blanket and enjoy your stay here. I'm starting off with my third weekly, and since it's a week of Christmas Eve, I wanted to get into more festive vibes. I'm using the new printables from the Grimoire Club with the Fika theme. In Germany we celebrate Christmas on the 24th already, so it's a more festive day for me. I actually used to really despise Christmas because it would stress me out a lot. I only consciously realized this year, but I actually really enjoy the Advent season and the festive atmosphere that comes with it. So writing Christmas cards, thinking about what to give to ones you love, wearing Christmas themed shirts and all of that. In my family I am known as a Grinch basically because I never knew that the reason I hated Christmas was simply because the pressure to speed date with large groups of people over a really small time frame of just 3 days was too much for me. My neurodiverse brain is too exhausted by it, and that's why I hated it. My parents are divorced, so that's even more events to attend every year. For this year, however, I decided to lean really into all the Christmas things and actively engage with parts of it that bring me joy, and I honestly feel so good about it already. Now onto the actual spreads. I laid out some of the larger elements in advance to see where I wanted the daily boxes to go. I like them to look a bit scattered over the page instead of counting dots and using a ruler to measure. So after drawing the boxes, I just started to put down stickers from my stash of stickers. I try to use some from different artists with the same sort of color scheme to make it look more cohesive. When I had placed the bigger stickers, I filled the empty spaces with smaller ones. And actually after I stopped filming, I decided to go back in and add more little gold stars and small trees with a pen to it, so I could even fill more of the empty space. I like my spreads to be full of little details, but that can also sometimes lead to me adding too many things because I'm not yet satisfied with the end picture. In this case, however, I'm very happy with the result. I love the theme because it also reminds me to check in with my friends this season to see how they are doing and just to be there for them if they need me. December can be such a tough month for so many people, so that it's important to me to be there for them and show them that they are not alone and appreciated. Just spreading a little of that Christmas cheer, as you would say, right? So now I got a question for you guys. How do you spend your Advent season? Are there any special rituals you do every year? I'd really like to hear about them and talk to you about them, so just let me know in the comments. now we're moving on to the final weekly spread. It's so satisfying that this year actually ends on a Sunday, isn't it? For this page I wanted to use a bit of my text pages, so I laid that down first, so I would know again where to place my boxes around it. I like to center my spreads around stickers featuring a person, but the printable set I used for the other weekly only had this one big sticker featuring people I used on the other page. Instead I used 2 stamp stickers from vonmelleart to add a face to the pages. I also wanted to feature more cozy vibes and used the baked goods stickers from various sticker sheets. Fun fact about me, I love baking and it's one of my favorite things to do if I want to calm down and just reset. I like to do this completely by myself without any people looking over my shoulder, because then I hate it. And I actually don't like eating cake or cookies that much. The biggest thing for me is seeing that it makes other people happy and that they like to eat it. That just feels really good to me. So I like that. There's not really much for me to tell you about the layout of my weeklies, as I have gone with a rather minimal approach to them. I experimented a lot over the years of my bullet journal journey, trying different layers and such, and I found that using sections for each day and a small space for to-dos that I don't want to place on a specific day is working out the best for me. I don't track many habits in my Bujo. The only thing I've added is a headache tracker, but that's on a separate page and for all the months combined, so I can see all of that on one glance. For 2024 I will also use Hobonichi weeks as an addition to my bullet journal probably. I mean, at least for as long as my current journal will last me, which I guess will be around February or March, and when it's that time I will just choose if I want to continue with a new bullet journal in addition to the Hobonichi weeks or just do all my planning in it, but that's a decision for future me. And with that we are already on to the last of a page of this video. I went into this one without a plan at all. I started with creating a header for the gift tracker on the right. I tried to do something fancy, but I always struggle with calligraphy. I can't make my hands adjust the pressure as needed to create thinner and bolder strokes apparently. And honestly, I'm too bored by the idea of spending hours and months learning how to do that, because I have trembling hands a lot of the time. It makes it harder for me to draw clean lines and strokes, and I don't want to feel frustrated all the time, so maybe one day, but for now I use the cursive writing I was taught in elementary school, and that also looks very nice to me. I really admire everyone who has taken the time to learn calligraphy, and I think it looks so damn beautiful over time, so I really admire it, but it's just not for me for now. For these spreads I can actually go into a little more detail about the layout. On the right I have my gift tracker, where I will have 2 columns in the end, one for the person the gift is for and another for a thing I want to give them. For me that can be just a Christmas card as well, so those are also included. I'll also add check boxes to track whether I have already gotten or finished the gift. I tend to try too much and get overwhelmed, but I hope by starting before the last week of or before Christmas this year I can actually get more done. I tend to procrastinate a lot on Christmas gifts. My favorite thing to gift are books, of course. It's become one of my rituals to go to a bookstore and just browse the tables and pick up books that look like the person I want to gift them to would like them. And apparently I'm rather good at my selections because my relatives keep asking for more. What are your favorite things to gift? Just tell me in the comments, I would like to know. And just a little side note, I don't actually draw the lines for the who and what on camera because I wanted to film them out at the same time, so I didn't film it for privacy reasons. And also in the case any of the people on that list watch my videos, I don't want them to get spoiled. On the left side I'm creating my monthly reflection page for December that I'll fill out after the month is over. At least that's the plan, but honestly I still have to fill in my October reflection and I really should get on that. And that's it for today's video. I wish you all a lovely December. Enjoy the lights and the people around you, and don't forget to take a break from the hustle that comes with the end of another year. See you in the next one. Bye!